Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Kildare. I just want to show you this brand new Honda Civic Sport, and this is a 1.4 VTEC petrol. This is an orchid white car, but we do have a selection of colours in these cars anyway, so you might be looking at this car in particular, or you might be just looking at this video as a generic advertisement or run through with a spec on them. So Brian is my name. If there's any information you want on these cars, give us a call 045 531 000 or mobile 0868431945, or if you come to the garage here, which is our Honda showroom here, or if you walk in through our Hyundai section up there, just ask for Brian and I'll be quite happy to look after you. So this car has just arrived with us. It is 1.4. Orchid white is a lovely colour in these cars, I think, anyway. But the nice thing about this as a sport model is it's got the 17-inch wheel on it. So normally they come with like a 16-inch alloy wheel, but on a sport they come in a 17, so it really makes a big difference to the car. On the outside, it's obviously the Sport will have things like the front fog lights with the chrome surrounds, the nice daytime running light that comes on them as standard, and then the projector style headlight as well. Just in white, it's a really striking looking car. So it is, I think you'll agree. The wheels, the car has just landed in, so we really haven't got a chance to clean it up yet. Normally we'd have the tyres all shined up and stuff as well, but it's still, I think it looks really nice. And what's really nice on these now as well is these mouldings, and I'm not normally a fan of side mouldings on a car, but actually I think they make a big difference. Just as I walk down towards this car, as I'm looking at it, it's probably hard to see because this camera is pretty poor quality, but they actually, I don't know, they just complement the side of the car. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll just run through the spec and stuff like that. So with these cars as a sport model, this is 1.4 I-VTEC, so reversing sensors are standard, nice diffuser along the back here as well, spoiler that comes out here, the horseshoe style LED tail light along the back, and then, okay, that's no good. So what we'll do is open up that. So in terms of the back, and as usual the battery's going down the camera, as we were saying, just puncture repair kit in here. You can buy a spare wheel for them, and if you do buy the spare wheel, it'll sit down underneath along here. But if you don't, you've got a really nice big deep boot. After that, then you can just grab that. Sorry, now the camera is not great because it's a little bit dark and I'm trying to hold the camera, but you got that size of a boot as well, so it really depends if you have a spare wheel or not. Most people these days don't actually have a spare wheel, but you can get them as well. So after that then, as we're saying, the side mouldings down here, the 17-inch alloy wheels, door handles that are recessed in here, they open at a right angle, 3 3-point safety belts along the back, 3 head restraints, ISOFIX for child seats, armrest through the centre, and then it also has the magic seat set up as well. Again, I am mindful they're probably running through this a bit quickly, but just at the moment the battery is going to go dead, I think. So electrics for windows, child locks along here as well. And these are quite versatile, and then so they fold up like that, or you can drop them down like a normal car as well. So, and once they do, if you see along here, the way the seat actually drops, so it goes completely flat as well, so it does. Now after that then, in terms of, I'm just going to let this back up, and what we'll do is, okay, in terms of the front, because it's a sport model, it has the global closure, so we can lock the wing mirrors and the windows, or else we can open the windows just by holding our finger on the key. And actually this car is not set up through PDI yet, okay, because the car's just come in, there is some checks that need to be done on it. Normally what would happen is the windows would come down off the key because I'd be opening them, and similarly again if, oh actually no, sorry, they are working, okay, my mistake. And then if we want to lock it, we can do the same thing up along here and just lock it up using the key as well, so it's dead handy. And then the wing mirrors as well. Once I open up the car, driver's door opens, wing mirror opens up then after that. On the inside, electrics for windows, electrics for mirrors, and then we'll set the controls down through along here, so our speedo and the 2 blue lights telling us how economical we are, and I made up here for safety belts not being worn, average speed, miles per gallon, all that kind of stuff, which works off here. Menu up here if you want to change trip computer or colours in the background or anything like that. Cruise control with a speed limiter, which is set up through here, and then we have our limit function, Bluetooth for mobile phone, and that's voice activated as well. And then there's the extremely cool radio that comes in. And while that we're waiting for that to get going, we're just going to That's going to start itself up, so we'll give that, okay, give that a minute to get going. Right. Driver and passenger temperature is different on each side. Down through the centre we have HDMI, and we've got 2 USB points, so one here and one over here as well. HDMI if you want to play a video and watch it up through there. The 2 USBs basically if you want to play music or anything like that, or charge your phone or whatever. And then again, I do have a separate video on this, so if you are watching from YouTube or anything like that, you'll be able to see it. Just look for the Honda Connect video. But basically mobile phone up through there if we want to make calls or any kind of previous call related information that we have. And then after that we go back into our home screen and we've got information for average speed, miles per gallon, all that kind of information down through there. And then we got back into home, audio, so that's basically radio, so you can listen to, okay, we'll go to the sub menu on that, source. So basically what we got is FM, long wave, medium wave, digital radio, USB, and if you have a second USB you got it there as well. If you want to stream music through Bluetooth, and then also we have HDMI, or comes off memory card as well, so, or sorry, apps that we have in our smartphone. One thing about that is if you got, we'll say, I don't think it works through iPhone. If you got an Android setup phone like Samsung, Sony, any of those kind of ones, they work off that kind of Android operating system, and this is very, very congruent with it, so it'll allow you to do pretty much everything that your mobile phone will do. Again, you can surf the internet on the likes of this, so we go in here, and once we have our phone set up, there is a similar video, but it'll be more specific on it, so you can surf the internet. It's just I haven't set up my phone with this particular car, that's all. So again, this is 1.4 I-VTEC petrol, 270 euro for road tax, 100 horsepower, and as we were saying, just with a 17-inch wheel, it's really, really cool looking on the outside. That's a stunning looking car. And it's like all the other ones that come in, but just those 17-inch wheels make such a difference. It's not easy to see on the video, but it does make a big difference. Anyway, if there's any information you want on Hondas or any of the cars we have in stock, Brian's my name, so if you give us a call, we'll be able to look after you. So 045 531 000, or the garage here, if you come in, just ask for Brian, or mobile 086 843 1945. So thanks for watching, and look forward to talking to you if the car is of interest.